I have broken the code and I can tell you with a high probability what game will make it to the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda in a couple of weeks in the February Nintendo Direct. I'm not making you wait, it's Triforce Heroes. Now, if you want to stick for the rest of the video and find out how I came to this conclusion, then you are welcome to. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, if you are new here, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We have a Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway on the channel. We are on our way to 60,000 subscribers, and with your help, we know we can get there. So thank you so much for considering subscribing. Let's get to the video. All right, so how did I come to the conclusion that Triforce Heroes is coming to Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 in the February Direct? Well, a little bit of background, because I want to make sure that I set the ground so that you guys can know who is speaking to you. I have a degree in journalism, right? My degree is in digital media and a minor in journalism. You're gonna find out that there are a lot of patents and trademarks that I've actually announced on the channel before the product. You'll see the video by the product and you see the video from the patent before the product has launched, okay? So I have a track record that maybe not a lot of people don't want to recognize just because they don't like patents or trademarks. It's too just on the point, but sometimes it's that easy. And so if you'd like to go and check that out after the video, I highly encourage you to do that. All right, let's get into the investigation. All right, I'm going to introduce to you 3 clues or 3 exhibits that point to this game coming to Nintendo Switch, starting with the closest one to Nintendo. Exhibit A, Eiji Aonuma. In late 2025, interviews notably with Japanese site 4Gamer, producer Eiji Aonuma dropped hints that the next game might depart from the specific formula of the last 2 titles by drawing from a spin-off. Inspiration from the spin-off, Eiji Aonuma suggests that the collaboration with Koei Tecmo on Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is become a mighty influence for the next mainline Zelda. Now, his direct quote said, "The inspiration we've gained from collaborating with Koei Tecmo, this may be reflected in the next Zelda we create." I'm pretty sure they're creating it. I'm pretty sure it's almost done. "As you play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, we hope you'll imagine those possibilities and look forward to our Zelda." Okay, so that's exhibit 1. Eiji Aonuma just told us that the next Zelda game will be inspired by Age of Imprisonment. Now, if we look at Age of Imprisonment, what is the core mechanic of that game? Well, we have multiple characters. We control multiple characters. You can control Link, Zelda, and all the amazing side warriors that each Warriors game has. It's a really big mechanic. It's actually the main mechanic of the entire game. And so here we have Eiji Aonuma talking about the inspiration that they're taking for the next Zelda game. But that's not new to the Legend of Zelda franchise, okay? And I'm gonna show you why. Exhibit number 2. Earlier this year, your beloved host, Mike Odyssey, made a find on the trademark scene. In January 2026, YouTuber and personality Mike Odyssey, that's me, highlighted a new legal findings from Nintendo that point toward a potential return of older titles. Triforce Heroes renewal. Nintendo filed a brand new trademark for The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, originally on the 3DS. Now, the renewal occurred alongside a trademark for Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Given the 2026 is the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda, Odyssey and other speculators, I'm not alone in this, suggest that this could be a port or a remake or a remaster intended for the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. Now, why are they following through with this trademark? The skeptics say, hey, that's a regular thing for Nintendo to do. They update their trademarks to protect their IPs. And yes, that is 100% correct. But after so many years of uncovering patents, studying patents and trademarks, I noticed one thing. They release a trademark for every one product, right? And so whenever there's a new product, even if it's the product with the same name, same game, it's a different format, different system, update, reboot, remake, or whatever, they release a brand new trademark with this one still alive. Exhibit number 4, and the very last one, is the game itself. The game itself, if you look at the game, it's one of the few games where the main mechanic of the game is you play with multiple versions either of Link, right? The Triforce Heroes or Four Swords. You are obligated to play with all characters, either in multiplayer form or in single player mode, right? That is just a mechanic of the game. Just like Hyrule Warriors is a mechanic of the game that you are obligated to play. Well, not obligated, but it helps a lot because if not you lose. To play with multiple characters all over the map and just kind of use them all in conjunction to complete the story, right? And so when you put this all together and you put what Aonuma said, and he's like, hey, I just want to let you guys know that now gaining experience and we're going to be highly influenced by Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, so that please expect that for the next game. What is the best way to get us in that mindset? Releasing a game that is similar in mechanic to Hyrule Warriors. What game is that? Well, it's Triforce Heroes, the game that just showed up as a trademark. Now, there are other titles like Four Swords, right? And there's another one called Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks where you control Phantom Zelda as well. But hey, Triforce Heroes is the core game that I believe is the most influential one that could compare to Hyrule Warriors and could be comparable also to the upcoming big Zelda game. Now, if they were to go release a Triforce pack, all games with the same exact mechanics, then they can go ahead and do Spirit Tracks, they can go ahead and do it Four Swords Adventures, and they can do Triforce Heroes in a Triforce pack. And so that's why I believe that Triforce Heroes will make it to the Nintendo Switch in this Nintendo Direct. Would you be happy with a Triforce Heroes remaster? I don't think it's gonna be a remake. I think it'll be a Nintendo Switch remaster, kind of like what they did with the Odyssey games, right? And if they do a trilogy, a Triforce pack with 3 games into one, then hey, what better games than Spirit Tracks, Four Swords Adventures, and Triforce Heroes? Okay, so I want to know, what are your thoughts down below in the comments? What do you think Nintendo's planning for this year? Will we have a really great year so far? Friends, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Before I let you go, hey, don't give up and journey on. Peace.